Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for Monday, the 13th of June, 2022. Hooey, what a week. What a freaking week this was, huh? Crazy, crazy stuff with all the reacts to all these digital events. The Quarry playing over the new game all weekend long and finishing it up here tonight. It was crazy, to say the least. But, at the very least, we'll get back to some normalcy when I come back from my break. Let's talk about what happened today. Then I'll give you a little bit of a preview of what you can expect later on in the week. Okay, today was an interesting day. I started off today with no voice. Like had almost no voice for the pre-stream podcast today, but I somehow got through it. Nothing too in particular important to talk about on the podcast outside of doing some recap of what had happened the day before on the Xbox Bethesda showcase and talking about some of the opinions that I had seen about it on the internet. Very diversive. Some people loving Starfield, some people hating it, some people in the middle. I told you my thoughts. I shared some of other people's, and we had some good discussion about it this morning. Then we checked out the new PlayStation Plus tiers because they launched today in North America. We checked out the premium tier. All right. I explained, first of all, how it works because a lot of people don't understand how to get it, and they prorate it, and there's all this stuff about auto billing and stuff. I tried to fully explain it so that people don't get locked into getting auto billed for it when they don't want, okay? Seems a little deceptive to me, just being honest. Then as we started to go through it, just in a nutshell, not a lot of old games. Very few. And the few that they have, half of them I never heard of. I tried playing Siphon Filter. It runs like total shit. It really does. But then I play Tekken 2, and it runs beautifully. And I'm like, what a difference, okay? I tried to play a PlayStation 3 game live streamed. Now, you cannot download PS3 games on this new service. You can only stream them, which is exactly how you used to do it through PS Now, which doesn't exist anymore. So I tried Infamous 2, and I was shocked at how good it was. I couldn't believe it. It looked decent. First of all, there was zero delay. Zero. I'm streaming. It's not on my console. I'm streaming over the internet. This game, the controls were like perfect. And then the game, admittedly, the game was pixelated. But first of all, you got to remember, games on PS3 only ran at 720p. They didn't run at 1080p. And then on top of that, streaming it, I expected some pixelization. It actually wasn't that bad. Watch for yourself. Go watch the video. It's live right now on DSPGaming. So just under 2 hours, me messing around, and I was honestly, first impressions were very positive. I was like, this looks good. They just need to add more games, obviously. The classic game selection is terrible. But for the stuff on PS3, I was like, there's a really good library of PS3 games here. And if they all stream well, this could be pretty awesome, pretty good value. Okay? Anyway, that was why we started. Then there was a Capcom showcase event, which I live reacted to, and then I did recap reactions. The big bombshell out of that, Resident Evil 8 is getting all this DLC content this fall. I won't get too much into it because I talk about it in both videos. You can check those videos out here on DSP Gaming as well. Okay? The late stream tonight. Yes, we finished the Quarry. Yes, I went back immediately after finishing because we had time, and I did alternate choices. So we saw one ending, and then we saw a completely different style ending where I got a big reward of achievement points for doing it a different way. And that's it for the Quarry. I've now played it 12 hours. I've seen multiple endings. I'm not going to go back and replay the game from the start. I know I've done that with other games from this studio before, but at this point, there's enough new stuff that I want to move on to. We played this all weekend long. I think it's time to move on from the Quarry. Thank you to those who watched. Be sure to watch the conclusion here on DSP Gaming as it goes live tonight because it's pretty interesting. And that's a wrap for that, okay? Now, also some good news. The first stream was very heavily supported. I hit the tips goals. The late stream did okay. So I have enough for my day off tomorrow. And you were one of the people who contributed today. Thank you so much because I was very nervous about not having enough for tomorrow and having basically a day where I can't do the stuff I need to do. And you guys really helped me out. And I appreciate that, okay? All right. So tomorrow I won't be here. Have a good day. Feel free to get caught up on all these videos that have come out over the week, all these react events and all the, the whole Quarry playthrough is live now or will be shortly. Lots of good stuff. When I come back on Wednesday, it's Leftovers Day. And what I mean by that is we're going to finish 2 playthroughs, WWE 2K22 My Rise mode and Uncharted 2. We're finishing those off for good so we can move on to new content for the rest of the week. Speaking of which, on Thursday, new game release, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge on Game Pass. I'll be playing it day one and see what it's all about. I'm excited because I love the Ninja Turtles beat 'em up games from the 90s, and I'm sure I'm going to love this one too. The late stream on Thursday was actually Skyrim After Hours. We're going to continue on with the Dawn Guard DLC that we just started last week. And then on Friday, another cool big day, we're going to be doing an entire stream dedicated to the new PlayStation Plus service, trying out various new games, streaming some, downloading some, playing a game preview. I actually have Tiny Tina's Wonderland ready for a game preview. What do they call it? Game demo? And I didn't mess with it yet. So we're going to do all that on the main stream on Friday. Friday night is the final stream ever of the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. All right? That's all I know for the week, because depending on if we need to play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles more, because I don't know how long the game is, maybe we'll pick some awesome games off of the new PlayStation Plus service and want to play some of them over the course of the rest of the week. We'll see. We'll play it by ear and see what happens, but I'm excited. Hope you guys are too. All right, guys? Again, thank you so much for a great streaming week. Thank you for your support. Please have a good day off tomorrow. I'm not going to be here. I hope you're safe. I hope you have fun. And I hope you enjoy the content if you decide to get caught up on it. And I will see you all Wednesday. Everyone, please have a good night. I'll see you soon. Peace out.